Today we're going to review part number B&W RVK 3600. This is the B&W Companion Dual Jaw fifth wheel hitch for the factory Ram towing prep package and has a 25,000 pound weight capacity. Now this is a custom fit application. It is designed to fit on the newer Ram trucks with the factory installed towing prep package starting in 2013. This fifth wheel hitch will mount in your truck bed so that you can tow your fifth wheel trailer. It's a very quick and simple installation. Basically these tabs, one on each corner, will drop into the four receiver pucks that are built into your factory underbed rails, and then with the handles will lock it into place and you're ready to tow a fifth wheel. And basically the way you would do that, right now the handles are pinned and locked into the lock position. To open it up, you just pull the clip and the pin out, rotate that handle 90 degrees, and that tab will rotate 90 degrees, and then that'll allow you to lift this out of your bed, and then when you're not towing, you have full access to the truck bed. Now when you go to install it, you'll leave it in the open position, all four of them, drop it into the pucks in the underbed system, rotate it 90 degrees, and that tab will rotate and lock into that factory system, and then just take your pin, slide it back through, put the clip on, and it locks the handle for moving, and you do that to all four, and it's ready to go. Very quick, simple installation to install it or remove it. And again, because it's a rail-free design, there's no rails in the truck bed. It'll still, once you're not using, gives you the full access when the hitch is removed. Now this hitch you can see here has the 1-inch thick dual jaws, and that'll provide a 360-degree jaw to kingpin contact, so that'll give you less rattle and more security than the slide bar jaw designs. Has this cam action latching handle, which will help prevent binding. It's very simple to release, even on unlevel terrain. And it comes with the pin and clip, but you can actually purchase a padlock separately, and you can actually lock it to secure the trailer to the hitch. Just to show you how the handle and the jaws operate, pull the pin and clip out. Then you just take your handle and rotate it towards the cab or to the forward of the tow vehicle, and you can notice the dual jaws will open, ready for the kingpin to go in. Once you back up and the kingpin slides in here, it would push on the back of these jaws, which would push and then move that handle back into position and wrap the jaws around your kingpin. And then with the handle not going any further, just take your lock or your pin and clip, drop it into the hole, clip it, and then it keeps the handle from moving, and as you're locked around your kingpin. Does have this fully articulating head, which will ease hookup and helps limit chucking, pivots front to back, and this plate itself will move side to side, so it gives you a nice fully articulating head. Now you can get improved cab clearance for your application. These pivot arms that are bolted to these legs right here, this base part, there's a multitude of holes drilled into this base, so you can move these pivot arms in 4 different horizontal front to back adjustments to get the correct clearance for your application. And they can also, these pivot arms can be mounted in 3 coupler height settings. There's different rows you can put it on and get 3 height settings to get your correct coupler height. It'll range from 17 to 19 inches in 1-inch increments, and that's from your truck bed to the top of your hitch plate right here. This gives you a quiet, rattle-free ride. This head is actually sitting on polyurethane bushings, and on the top of these pivot arms, there's 2 polyurethane bushings that this will sit on and give you a nice rattle-free ride. The hitch itself is constructed of steel, has a nice gray powder coat finish, which is corrosion resistant. The gross towing weight capacity on this is 25,000 pounds. The vertical low limit or pin weight capacity is 6,250 pounds. And again, the hitch height adjustment we mentioned is 17 inches to 19 inches. And one other thing I just want to show you is lots of times you might not have somebody, if you want to remove this from your truck bed and you don't have anybody there to help you, if you want to do it by yourself, to make it easier, what you can do is the hitch head's made to remove pretty easy. Basically, these 2 pins and clips right here, if you just pull the clip out, drop the pin, and same way over here, just pull the clip out and drop the pin. And then what you can do is to remove this head off the pivot arms. You see these 2 handles right here? You just pull on those when you lift them up, and that'll release it from the pivot arms, and then you can lift the whole head off by yourself. And then that'll cut down on some of the weight, and then you could take the whole base and the pivot arms off by yourself also. So if there's nobody there to help you, that's a nice, simple, easy way to remove it if you're the only one there. And then if you put it back together, just put the pins back in. Once you drop the head onto the pivot arms, put the clip back in. Same way over here. You notice the nice thing is they have them chained so you don't lose them. And then you take the clip, put it right back in. There we go. Clips right into place, and then you're ready to go. But that should do it for the review on part number BWRVK3600, the B&W Companion Dual Jaw 5th Wheel Hitch for the factory Ram towing prep package.